hey, I am trying this Mexican restaurant here called Chuy's Tacos Dorados in DTLA. As y'all know, I don't always find Mexican spots that are like wow to me. That's just a personal preference. There's a few in LA that I stick to if I really want to eat Mexican, but I don't always find things that I'm like, woo. And so I saw this on social media and I was like, I gotta try it out. And I tried to come back here. No, come here the first time, I should say. Maybe like a month ago. And the parking lot is small because there's other things here that is just packed. Like you can't even get in. Okay. So I'm back again. Literally just got off the plane, y'all. And I had to try them. One, I'm obsessed with onions. And they have the option of getting the tacos with like the fresh shredded onions on top. And that's what's really what sold me. Now, the downfall to this is that they literally only do beef. Either shredded beef, ground beef, or potato. They don't do any other meat. So there is no chicken, pork, anything like that. And that's a bummer because there's some of us that can't do beef. And I'm one of them. So I just got the potato ones, but I'm still excited to try it out, needless to say. Now, it's interesting because they did have a chorizo bean, like refried sort of beans with chorizo. And then they also have the Mexican rice. But obviously the shining star here for this restaurant is the tacos. So without further ado, let's go on ahead and get into it. They're known for like that loaded cheese and the onion. I'm gonna try it before I put the salsa on it because I want to give it a fair review. Okay. The potato is nice. It's not like extremely like a wow factor. It's not like a colored potato. You know how like you can do like home fries a certain color or something like that, or like a seasoned potato. There's flavor, but it isn't extreme. Apparently they're known for it to be heightened if you add salsa. So we're gonna add the green salsa and see. Okay. The salsa punches it up. Now, one of my reasons not really being like obsessed with Mexican food, mainly here in LA, I can't speak for Mexican food anywhere else, is that when I'm looking for something, I'm looking for it to have that pizzazz without the salsa. I don't want to feel like I have to add sauce, even though I love me a sauce, baby. But I don't want to feel like I have to add a sauce in order for something to have like a wow factor. I want to be able to eat it, and the seasoning got to be hitting. Now, I can't speak about the beef because I didn't have the beef. But the potatoes isn't bad. If I had to give it something out of 10 outside of salsa, I would have gave it like a 7. A 7. Like, it's good, but nothing that I feel like I have to be like, oh my God, I gotta go and grab it. Now, with this salsa, let me add a little more salsa now. With this salsa, with this salsa, it gave it a cool, smooth 9. A cool, smooth 9. Tacos aren't typically my go-to. I typically like other things. But that heightened it up. Now, let me finish this. And let me add in these beans in the rice. Okay, so here we go. Here's the chorizo beans. I'm gonna tell y'all, cause look, this is looking like somebody homemade chili, honey. Get into it. This is look like somebody mama made some bomb ass chili. Okay, we about to get into this. Hold on, this is hot. Okay, now this goddamn these beans here. Oh yeah, this is giving very much like chili consistency. Oh yeah. Yeah, now. Them beans is slapping. Definitely a 9 out of 10. If I could have just added maybe like for me personally, when I go to this other Mexican spot, I squeeze lime over a lot of my stuff. If I would have had a lime, it would have gave it that little tang, just that slight tang. 9 out of 10 on the beans. And lastly, let's go on ahead and try the Mexican rice. I mean, the Mexican rice is pretty standard, traditional, right? Those beans are special because they made them chorizo style beans. So, you know, that's how that go. Hold on now. I'm about to talk too soon. Hold on now. Because I ain't going to even lie to y'all. This is the first freaking Mexican rice that I've had in LA. And I say I had. I'm not saying other people's places. But the one I have. Oh yeah, baby. This got some flavor. And I'm saying it because, y'all, I have tried some Mexican rice. And usually it's the color. But it don't be having like flavor, if that makes any sense. And that is one of my reasons why I've never been extremely big on the LA style Mexican spots. I be trying to tell people, take me to your abuelita, your abuelito, your tia, your tío. And I want to eat authentic. And that's why I'm going to need to go to Mexico. Because I'm going to need to get up into it, okay? Because I don't always find what I love here in LA. But baby, this fucking rice. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to save some of this. This with the beans, baby. Okay, I see why this parking lot stay busy. It's a small like parking lot though, and there's other stuff over here. But baby, I see why this parking lot stay busy, and I really hope that they grow and they can get other locations because they deserve it, and their food is pretty good. Now, I really do hope that they can decide to add, you know, some other meat to the menu for the rest of us that don't eat beef. But baby, my overall experience for this, I'm gonna give it 8.5 out of 10, only because the fact that I had to get potato and I really would have preferred meat would be my whole preference. But I'm gonna say 8.5. I can't give it a 9 out of 10 just because they don't got the meat choice that I can have. Overall, 8.5. But the actual flavors of the food, I give it a cool, smooth 9 out of 10.